Yo, 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 it's Ozzy Kid here. Today, I got another episode of Ozzy Teaches in it. Ozzy Kid, I'm an honest kid. No one's stopping this. What the hit? Don't just holler this. Yeah, right. Oh my days, lads. I just gave you guys a little snippet of one of my songs and I didn't even realize, bruv. One of my upcoming tunes, bruv. Man, I'm not ready for that one. Look at that, catch him in the 1-2 uppercut. Liddell's the best pick in the universe. Liddell's the guy. Look at him in this game. He's too mad. Way too mad. Look at that, go down twice to the body. Cross uppercut. Look at that, him with that dirty 1-2 right there. That's what I'm talking about. Why did this guy pick Forrest Griffin is the real question. Why did he choose that guy? I don't even remember. I don't even think this guy wrestled me once. Maybe he went random fighter select and he got unlucky. I don't know. But look at that, lads. He banged me in my head. That caught me leaning back with the cross. Maybe I lost this fight all along. Yeah, right. Look at that, bang him with the cross uppercut when he tries to go to the body. Lead body kick. Hit him right there. Yeah. Absolutely dirty cross in it. Look at that, move out, bang him with the jab. That's what I'm talking about. Jab, uppercut, drop him again. Lead body kick doesn't land. Lead body kick goes in, disappears in mid-air, bruv. Oof, look at that, move out, come in with the dirty cross, bruv. Cross hook, dirty cross hook. That's what I'm talking about. That's what you call a cross hook, bruv. That's what you call a cross hook and a half, right there. You guys see how nasty that cross hook was. Now we're using man like Stipe Miocic. Shout out Big Zabanda. So down, sometimes I get these funny comments on my videos, you know. These people, they say, oh, they try to say it respectfully as well. It is respectfully, actually. It is respectfully. But they say to me, they say to me, I think I'd beat you, bro. And then I say to them, come on then, let's wager. And then they say, and then they like they don't ever do it. And I'm like, what's wrong? And I'm like, these guys, you know what I'm saying, bruv? What's going on? Man said he wants to wager, and then he doesn't do it, bruv. But you know what? Yeah, I think this flipping community is pathetic, bruv. Why is it that on these wagering sites all the people can play for is for fucking $5 or $10 and they can't play for any more than that? Can't even lie, I'm coming to the realization that like that is absolute pathetic amount of money. That amount of money that they're trying to play for is so shit, bruv. Like, fuck me, mate. In the UK, $5 is nothing. So if these men to be playing for that, yeah, that is just like, what are these guys doing? You know what? Yeah, I might actually be surprised to find out that there might actually be way more people that will play for more that I'm just not realizing. But I don't even think there is though, because I had what I used to do, yeah. I had like one phase when I was using GamerSaloon, and then I was only putting up $20 challenges, yeah. And then like I'd never ever get anyone accepting it. I would try to do a thing where like I would only put up challenges for 20, yeah, and then you kind of like trick people in a way to think that like that's the standard, you know what I'm saying? But then I remember doing that, putting up challenges for 20, and then you wouldn't even get a single person accepting it, and it's like everyone just must be broke or something. But then at the same time, when you think about it, it's not even necessarily because they're broke. It could be because they paid all their bills and this is all that they have left over. This doesn't even mean that they're broke. But you know what, I'm actually probably gonna try. I think I will try that again, man. Why not? I think I might try that again. I might just, because what I do nowadays is I put up open challenges for 10 all the time. I put them up for 10 all the time. I might start trying to do 20. I think I am, man. Why not, man? I probably will do that. I'll probably start putting up some for 20 because I remember something that was mad, yeah, is I remember when I used to go by an alternate account. I used to go by a name called Darkest Web 98, yeah, and then put up a challenge for 20. I used to put up challenges for 20, and then the odd time where someone did accept that $20 challenge, yeah, and I beat him badly, and I was asking him to rematch again, and he kept on accepting and accepting and accepting, and I just rematched the guy like 5 times in a row, and I made 100 in one day, and I was like flipping, oh, like that was like the best day of my life. That was literally like the best day of my life, because you don't understand like how crazy that is. You know how mad that is when you think about that. You just say you beat someone 5 in a row, yeah, you just made $100, but the thing is you made that in the space of like half an hour. You know what I'm saying? In like 30 minutes you've just made $100. Who the fuck is making $100 in 30 minutes? And the thing is, you know, you can't really like, this logic makes sense, but at the same time it don't make sense, because you can't do that throughout the whole day. You would probably get like that, you can barely even get a single match. But do you get what I'm saying? The fact that I even made $100 in the space of like in like 30 minutes, because I always knock them out proper quick, is actually proper mad. But it's just unfortunate, because very unlikely, yeah. And I remember when I done that, my dad was like to me, probably my dad asked me by coincidence, like, how much have you made today? Because I don't even tell my dad how much money I make throughout the day, but he must have just asked me on that day by coincidence when I beat that guy, yeah, 5 in a row, and I made 100. Then I told my dad, yeah, I made 100. And then my dad was like, fuck, you know, bruv, like, you've already made more than me, bruv. You've already made more than me throughout. You made more than me today. And then I was thinking, yeah, right. I was just thinking, I hope that you could just do this every day. It's just unlucky that you can't do it every day. It's actually very, very unlikely that you'll even get a single match for 20 in the first place. And this is why I tried to tell Naz, yeah, like, you know, GamerSaloon, they tried to approach Naz one time, yeah, and they tried to approach Naz, and they tried to ask Naz, can you please like promote our website or whatever, that they were going to do a contract or whatever. And like Naz has this whole thing where he says, oh, like, I can't promote that because it's against my religion, it's against Islam, yeah. And I think, I can't lie, bruv, like, I was literally having this conversation with my dad recently. Like, my dad's telling me, you know, everyone, they follow religions and they don't question anything. That's what my dad tells me, yeah. Because my dad is an atheist. My dad believes like that the world was created through science. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Like, he don't believe that you know, Allah made the world and stuff. And my dad tells me like everyone just follows Islam blindly and they don't question the religion. And I agree. I don't agree that, you know, the world was made by science, but I don't know. But I find it very hard to believe, yeah, that everything in the whole world was just made by a fucking big bang, like because the world is too intricate for it to just be a fucking explosion, bruv. Like when you see the waterfalls, and like even when you see the waterfalls, like how mad is that when you see that, and you see all the different animals, all the different species. Like I'm thinking in my head, like there's no way this could have just been some explosion, bruv. Like I think that I reckon the way I think that it probably was someone, or like some sort of higher power. Was it Allah? I don't even know. Yeah, but then anyways, like something I question about Islam, yeah, is this whole gambling thing. Like I've told so many people, so many flipping Muslims to hop on GamerSaloon, yeah. I tell people that are sick at the game, yeah, more like, you know, I tell people that are sick at the game, and they say to me, "Oh, it's gambling, and then I'm saying, I'm thinking in my head, bruv, like let's just talk logically, yeah. Why shouldn't you gamble? Or why shouldn't you use GamerSaloon, especially if you're good at the game? Why shouldn't you do that, yeah? Let's just talk logically. Forget what it says, what it apparently says in the Quran, yeah? I don't even believe that in the Quran it says, like, you can't, like, if they were to explain it, yeah, I bet you it don't even mean, like, them man, bruv, when they say you're not allowed to gamble, yeah, they're talking about a lottery, bruv. They're talking about, like, lottery if you fucking, if you try to rely on the lottery to make you rich, bruv. That's gambling, because that's bullshit, bruv. Like, you're more likely to get struck by lightning than you are to fucking win the lottery, you know what I'm saying? So that's obviously, you're just literally throwing your money away. Every time you get a lottery ticket, yeah, you just wasted money. And then let's think about all that money now that you just wasted, yeah, in the long run, when you're buying lottery tickets, yeah. When you deep it, yeah, cool, like you might have only put down 20 throughout the week, and then you might be like, oh, but I only wasted 20. But then when you think about, like, all them 20s, yeah, stacked up in the long run, you just lost out on, like, thousands or like 10,000s, you know what I'm saying? So I understand, like, if it says that in the Quran, yeah, you can't do the lottery, that makes bare sense, bruv. Like, and I don't even do the lottery, because I see it as just absolute bullshit. Like, I would never do that in my whole life, yeah. And if it says that in the Quran, that makes a lot of sense. Like, to me, I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, that makes sense. But then for you to say, oh, like, bruv, like, cool, let's talk about GamerSaloon, yeah. I've got sick at this game, bruv. I put in the hard work. And you know how many times I watched back my fights, I wrote down notes, I learned from my mistakes, I never gave up, I stayed determined, and I got good at this game, yeah. So why shouldn't I fucking play a man for money who wants to, bruv, I'm not forcing no one to face me. I'm asking them politely, do you want to play me for money? I'm asking them. They don't have to. They're not forced to do anything. They agree to play me. You know what I'm saying? So why shouldn't I do that? If I'm asking someone politely and they choose, bruv. That's the key word, bruv. They choose to play me. Do you understand? Like, man are so dumb. Like, what the fuck is man talking about? How is man trying to say to me, oh, you're a bad person? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bruv? Man said, bruv, they choose. Is it my, and man want to chat shit to me, yeah? Bruv, is it my fault that my man, if someone just keeps wagering when they're getting smacked up, then you're just a bitch, bruv. Like, it's not my fault if you're a fucking little dickhead and man are smacking you up and you still want a rematch, bruv. Then why don't you control yourself? Like, what the fuck, man? That's not my fault, bruv. That bruv. Do you think if I'm at, you know what I'm saying, bruv? Do you think I'll play GOAT right now, yeah, for $10 twice, and then if he smacks me up twice in a row, I don't care, bruv. If I feel like I can beat him a third time, I'm gonna stop, because I'm not that retarded, bruv, to not be able to control myself. So why is man saying to me, oh, you can't wager, like, oh, that's it, like, man, I'm moving like as if I'm a fucking bad person, bruv. Like, what the hell? And this is what I'm saying, like, I feel like, in my opinion, yeah, and that's what I'm saying, bruv, like, that's something that I don't care, bruv. I don't care if it says in the Quran you can't use GamerSaloon, bruv. I'll tell you, shut your mouth, bruv. Man are chatting shit in my ear, bruv. I don't, like, what the fuck is man talking about? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, There's no way that I'm gonna stop using GamerSaloon, bro. There's no way. I don't care what anyone says. Man try to say that I'm a scammer. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? You're so dumb. Like, these man, they're so illogical, yeah, and they just chat shit in my ear, bro. Like, I literally don't respond to what none of these men say, bro. Man are trying to say to me, you're a scammer. Man said to me, you're a scammer, you know. Every time I was going into Naz's stream, yeah, I can't even say hello to my man, bruv. If I try to say hello to my man, he starts waffling about, oh, Ozzy who scams his fans because GamerSaloon, and then that's why I don't ever talk to that guy, bruv. Do you think? That's what I'm saying. That's why I would never be in that guy's streams, bruv. Like, I'll be there like once in a blue moon, yeah. And the funny thing is, I bet you that. Anyways, man, fuck, you know, that's what I'm saying. You can't even chill with these dickheads, bruv. You can't even chill with these dickheads. They just start waffling in your ear. Like, they're waffling in your ear and they don't even make sense, bruv. Like, but anyways, yeah. Anyways, I think that the fact that Naz don't promote GamerSaloon, yeah, he's just fucking up the whole community, bro, by not promoting it. Because he needs to use that platform that he has, yeah, and all them people that watch him. He needs to be the one that makes people get on the website, because he's got such a big fan base, bro. Do you know, like, if he promotes that, yeah, there's gonna be like 200, 300 more people that hop on the flipping website, or but there might even be thousands, cause that guy's name, yeah, is ringing off on the next, or like ridiculously. Like, that guy's name, yeah, I can't even lie, his clout is crazy, bro. I wrote my man's name in a title, bro, one time, and then the fucking video got like 7 million views, and I'm just like, this guy, bro, I can't even lie, mate. His clout is crazy, man. I can't even lie, bro. Like, if I was like, realistically, I could make a week of videos, yeah, just waffling about Naz, and then I would just flipping get so much publicity like that. Just if I could just chat shit about Naz, bro, and I could cuss out Naz if I wanted to. And I could say mad shit about Naz, but obviously, I'm not gonna do that. You know what I mean? Like, I could literally waffle about the guy. I'll get 7 million views of my flipping income. My income will multiply times 10 if I do that. I swear down. It's not even a joke. I was literally having this conversation with Ed Parker, yeah, and what Ed Parker said to me was, you know, if Naz does promote GamerSaloon, yeah, and then people, you know, there are those guys that are just so dumb and they just, you know, they just keep rematching like idiots, and they just throw away all their money, yeah, that's gonna be a way that he can teach people life lessons, because that, bruv, like, that's trauma that's gonna like stick with you forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna literally change the way your spending habits forever. Literally, I swear down. Cause like for example, I'll tell you another story. Like, when I first started using GamerSaloon, yeah. Let me tell you what happened. It was so peak, bruv. It was so peak. Like, what I did was I started from zero, yeah. Like, I was literally trying to build my stack from nothing. So I must have like deposited like £100 or something. And this is the only money that I have, yeah. Well, it's not even, probably weren't even 100. It was probably like flipping £50 or something, because I was so broke. Like, I was starting from literally nothing, from scratch, yeah. Then I played some guy, yeah. This guy was called Hunter, yeah. flipping. I played him once, and then he's trying to fight with me on the feet with Nate Diaz. I smoked him, battered him, yeah. Then played him again for another 10, and then we play on the feet again. I smack him up again. Then he wants to rematch me again. All of a sudden, he wants to play for like 50, yeah. And then I'm thinking, this guy's dead, bro. How is he trying to play me for 50? So then I played him again, and then he started playing like the biggest dickhead I've ever seen in my whole life, you know. Man was using Kamaru. It was like the matches was bare laggy. He's just like playing like a pure scumbag, just trying to lay on me and like basically just playing like a proper dickhead. Then he beat me, yeah. And then like what I did was I tried to dispute that. And I said, look at him, he's lag switching, he's cheesing, he's doing and I broke it down. I said all the different things that he did that was cheese, yeah. And you know, like I actually just get emotional when that type of shit happens to me, yeah. It's like trying to, and it's even kind of long as well, especially if you want to go into detail and like write down the timestamps of each, you know, put down the timestamps of all the times you got cheesed, and you're just writing it, and you know, like when you're just writing it and you're just angry because you basically just got taken advantage of in the match. Like the guy's just treating you like you're a piece of shit. Like he's not playing fair, he's just being like a pure dickhead, you know what I'm saying? So then you're just writing it all angry and emotional. Like I hate it when that stuff happens, yeah. But then basically I tried to dispute it, yeah, and I said all the things that he did that was an exploit, but the website don't care though. The website don't care, bruv. I'll tell you that something about GamerSaloon, yeah. That's the jungle, bruv. That's the jungle when you go on GamerSaloon, yeah. That's the jungle. I'll give you guys that warning. They can do anything. They can do anything to you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't matter what they do. If it's a part of the game, they're gonna take your money. Like they don't care. The guy could be doing an exploit, but if it's part of the game, you can't dispute it. Like that's literally, there's no rules in place. It's not like the ESFL. Oh, you can't mount bubble, you can't do this, you can't do that. But then at the same time, it's like my friend told me recently. You if you don't want to get violated, yeah, you just put rules in place. Like you can literally, when you go on GamerSaloon, yeah, you can write an agreement. Like you can write anything you want. You can write, oh, stand and bang. You can specify what weight class you want. You can specify flipping who the guy can't use, who the guy can use, what you can't do. If you want to say like, oh, you're not allowed to mount bubble, you can write that in the agreement. You can write whatever you want. What else? That you could write flipping, you could even write, if you want, the guy can't throw a leg kick or whatever. Like you can write anything you want. So you can take that precaution. You can take that precaution if you want. You can say, oh, like you can make sure that whatever you don't like, that, you know, whatever exploit you don't want them to do, you can write it down, and then they have to, and then if they agree to it and then they do it, then you can dispute it because you literally wrote in the agreement that they can't do that, yeah. But then that just you know, makes me think of something else. Like this is something that I rate about myself, yeah. This is something I rate about myself, yeah, because I'll play in any condition I'll play. Man can say to me, oh, I want to play flyweight, I want to play welterweight, I want to play heavyweight, anything, bro. They can say anything. They can say I want to play knockout mode. Do you guys even know what knockout mode is? They can say I want to play knockout mode, I'll agree. They can say to me, you can only have the blue corner, and I would agree. They'll say to me, I need to host anything. They can say anything, and I'll agree. I don't care. Some men are like, you know, I was trying to get my brother to do it, and he was saying he only wants to do stand and bang and only do heavyweight. Like when you do that, yeah, you're restricting yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys are not going to play you now because you can only do those things. I can do anything, bro. I can do anything, whatever you want, I'll do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I've made way more than anyone on GamerSaloon. I'm probably the highest earning guy on UFC 5 for 100%, because I'll do any rule that you want, bruv. And I can firm it, bruv. If the match laggy, I firm it. If the match is lagging all over the place, I can still firm it. I'll still do the match, even if it's 300 ms. Yeah. So that's why I must just be way too zard. But anyways, like, it's not even nothing to be proud of, really and truly, because like I said, these guys play for like $5, $10, bruv. So I'm literally cool, I'm playing a bunch of matches, but realistically altogether, the money I've made is just is flipping pathetic. It's actually pathetic. But well, it is good though to be able to do anything, any rules that they want, bruv, anything. Feel me? And another thing is, cause I play clean as well, you know, that's something else I noticed. Cause I play clean, yeah, that's why people rematch me. I actually genuinely, that's a fact. That's a fact, bruv. Like when I told Guy Ganja one time, hop on GamerSaloon, he said out of his own mouth, no one will play me because he's a cheeser. So I'm saying, so that's another big reason why. Trust me, I can tell when people face me, like, they just show respect and they say well played, and they say, you know what I'm saying, it's just like wholesome, and they know that, like, you can't, it's just, I just won fair and square, like, there's nothing you can, you know what I'm saying, like, literally it's that simple. You can't really waffle if a man just beat you fair and square, like, and you know what I'm saying, and the people don't, but bro, like, you see, when I play ranked, yeah, or even just in my life, whenever I play this game, yeah, I don't get, I never ever get man messaging me after I beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, even that's mad. You know, like, so many of them dickheads. You know them dickheads, yeah. You try to message them and then it says that their thing's private, because they know that they're dickheads, and they know that if they allowed people to message them, they would be getting man cussing them all day, bro. I don't ever get cussed, you know, when I play ranked ever. Like, there will only be like the odd rare time. It will just be some one dickhead, like some fucking guys waffling to me because it's just a dickhead. It's a waste, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what, man, these videos, yeah, they are actually some therapy for me, man. I can't even lie, bruv. To be honest, I don't even care if, like, no one watches this shit. Like, I just know that it's just good for me, you know. I swear down, it's not good to just hold everything in, you know. Get right. Tell him I said get right.